Hi everybody, Sarah Louise here. So I just tried to do a live a few moments ago and it didn't show that anybody was watching and then it just booted out, so I'm hoping that this one's going to connect okay. So I'm just going to wait to see if anybody's watching at the top, because I normally have people watching, so I just want to make sure that people are actually able to see me and hear me, so fingers crossed it's working this time. So as soon as you can see me and hear me, let me know. I'll just wait for some. Right, I can see people connected now, so that's good. So tonight I'm going to talk about the importance of branding yourself. So I'm just going to wait until a few more live viewers get connected and then I will make a start. But it's always nice to wait until there's a few more viewers on live, so just wait a couple of moments. I'm just going to drink some of my coffee. So as soon as you can see me and hear me, please let me know where you're watching from. I always like to know what countries, and if you're watching the rerun, obviously when this goes onto my Facebook page, please let me know that you're watching the rerun and where you're watching from. And if you're watching live now, please let me know that you're watching the live and where you're watching from. It's always nice to know which time zones are connecting with me live and which time zones are connecting with me on the rerun. And then it just gives me just a couple of minutes to drink my coffee and just wait for a few more people to connect. So I'm going to be going through the importance of branding yourself to make you stand out on social media. Sorry, I've got loads of notifications on my phone. So this is just from my perspective. This is just what I've been learning and putting into practice and what has been helping me as an individual. So as always, I like to try and give that value back to you guys. And then it's up to you whether you want to, follow my advice or whether you want to continue doing what you're doing. So there's no right or wrong way really in business. You have to find what works for you. But the more you can absorb from other people like me online and find people that you connect with, then, success leaves clues. So if people are willing to share their knowledge, then really try and absorb it like a sponge and at least try it in your own business. There's no harm in trying. And if people are reaching out for free to help you, then I say that, get as much information as you can, because you need to try new things in your business all the time to see if it's going to work for you. Sorry, my phone, I've got notifications coming up all the time. My phone's going crazy. Right, so I'm going to make a start and then people aren't waiting too long. So I'm not going to read the comments as I talk because it's too distracting. But while I'm talking, if you're enjoying what I'm saying and you're getting value from it, then I love to have interaction, because I do go back afterwards and read them all, and I will then reply to every single one of you. So please do interact with me. It's just I'm not going to actually read them as I'm talking. So the first thing is when you're branding yourself in business, a lot of people, when they first join a business online, if you bought into a home-based business, you are buying into a franchise. So you've got to remember that a franchise is a ready-made, proven system. Now, system stands for save yourself time, energy and money. So you're buying into a proven system that as long as you follow the steps, then you should be getting success, because it's proven that other people are. So you're buying into a ready-made business model, but you've also got to remember that when you buy into this ready-made business model, lots of other people around the world are also selling the exact same model as you. So what is going to make you stand out is you as a brand. Anybody can sell the product that you're selling, anybody can market the product you're marketing, but there's never going to be another you. You are unique, and this is what is your skill set you need to bring to the table. So the first point I want to say is, when you're branding yourself, you have to be thinking about your target audience. So when you brand yourself from day one, you don't need to be thinking, oh, how's my website going to look? What's my domain name? What's my logo? What's my business card? You don't need to worry about all of that. What you need to be thinking about first is branding yourself as an individual, and you have to think about, who is your target audience going to be? Who do you want to market to? Who is your audience actually going to be? Then you actually then tailor your brand around the end result. So rather than you just thinking, oh, I'm going to have this logo, I'm going to call myself this, I'm going to have this domain, you could actually be shooting yourself in the foot. You have to take your time first, and you don't need a website, you don't need a domain. You don't need your own email address, you don't need business cards, you don't need any of that to be successful on Facebook. You can brand yourself with just a hashtag, that's all you need, and it's free. You want to try and save yourself as much money as possible when you first start out in business. And if you're marketing yourself just on Facebook or like Instagram, you don't need all that fancy frills to start with. You literally can just brand yourself with just a custom hashtag to you, so that then it's making you have that name to all of your posts, but you don't need to be worrying about anything else to start with. But what you need to be making sure is when you pick a brand name for yourself, you don't want to be mentioning a product that you're linked to or a brand that you're linked to. You want to be just branding yourself as an individual. So I am like hashtag success with Sarah Louise. Success means, you know, I'm showing that people can have success by being linked to me. I'm going to help them be successful, but all I'm using is my name. I've dropped my surname, I've left my middle name, and I'm just known as Sarah Louise. My business name is Lux Laptop Lifestyle because I am living the laptop lifestyle. I can work from anywhere in the world, I can take my businesses with me, and I can operate from my mobile or my laptop. The Lux part is because I'm creating a luxury life for myself. That is my dream, that's my aim. And when I travel, I like to travel 5-star. So the Lux Laptop Lifestyle is my brand. But what I've created there is an umbrella for me to have multiple income streams under that one name, because it doesn't say a specific business I'm related to at all. It just means that I work online. So you need to make sure that when you brand yourself, the name that you pick isn't going to be limiting you to one type of business. You don't want to be linked to, say, just health, because you might want to go into like cryptocurrency later or educational courses or something else. So when you brand yourself, make sure you're either just using your name, or if you use a business, make sure it's going to be opening up your world to doing other things later on. So the other part is when you're adding value on a daily basis to Facebook, this is part of your brand. You need to think, aside from making your sales and earning your commission, what do you actually want to be known as? And you want to be known as somebody that is providing value and changing lives. That is your brand. The more powerful you become with your brand, the more sales you will make. So if you concentrate on finding your target audience and providing unlimited amounts of value daily, you will find that people are just drawn to you literally like a magnet, and the sales will just come because people want to be part of your team. They'll want to be part of what you're in. And as you go into multiple income streams, your brand is so strong and they trust who you are that they will join you in multiple businesses. And I know this because I'm speaking from experience. Once people join me, they want to then join other businesses that I'm in. And I don't reach out to them and say, oh, do you want to join this one now? They actually say, what's this new one, Sarah? I want to join that as well. So it's by having a strong brand. So you've got to be unique to yourself. Don't portray something that you're not, because your brand needs to show your daily lifestyle. It needs to show what you do on a daily basis. It doesn't have to be 5-star all the time. People need to see that you go to the gym. It shows that you're committed to working out. It shows you living a healthy lifestyle. It means you want to change your body, which means that then in business, you know, you're committed to something personal and business. So show things like that. You know, if you want to walk your dog in the park, if you want to go and see your children or your grandchildren, make sure you're showing that, because it's part of your brand. Because people don't want to see you just as being business, business, business. People want to see that you're actually a whole package, because they'll trust you much more if you show your lifestyle and your daily routine and how your business is enabling you to run the life that you have. If you want to promote time freedom, your brand has to clearly show time freedom. If you're trying to promote financial freedom, your brand has to clearly show that you're able to help people with financial freedom. If your brand is all about the laptop lifestyle, you have to clearly show that you're able to show location freedom. So you have to show that you're working from different places. You have to show that you're able to travel. If that's what you do, you have to show that in your brand. So when you come down to like inspiration and motivation on Facebook, you don't want to be just firing quotes out day in, day out that you've picked off Google, because Facebook is relationship building Instagram is where it's all about quotes. People can follow pages on Instagram that is just quotes, literally all motivation, all inspiration. They can follow pages for that. Facebook is relationship building. So while you can keep, popping the odd quote in here or there, if it's just taken from Google and you haven't added anything else unique to it, then you're not adding to your brand. So what you need to be doing is making yourself unique, because Facebook favour unique content. It's called the news feed because they want to feed people news. So if you're creating content that is already being put out there on Facebook, Instagram, Google, Facebook they know the exact words you're using if it's been used before. So if you're not getting much interaction on your Facebook, it's likely that you're copying content from somewhere else. So if you want to be a motivational person with quotes, then pick 1 or 2 quotes that you like, or 3 or 4, and merge them into one to make it your own unique quote. Then when you put it onto Facebook to target your audience, it's a completely unique quote in your own unique words, which means that Facebook will boost it, but it means that people aren't just seeing the same repetitive stuff all the time. Because remember, in this industry, we can have hundreds of mutual friends. Now, if your newsfeed keeps popping up the same quotes all the time, people are going to think, oh, saw that a few days ago and I liked it on so-and-so's profile, I'm not going to like it again. But by them seeing unique content to you, they can't help but like it if it's quality. So this is why you need to make sure that when you are adding value on Facebook, people want to be educated. So how can you educate them? If you're in the health, you need to educate them on health. If you're in education like me, it's all about educating them on, the educational courses. If it's to do with cryptocurrency, how can you educate people, with that? When you do Facebook Lives, for example, you'll get a better connection with your audience because they can hear your voice. They're never going to get the same connection by just seeing pictures of you or seeing your posts. If you think about how you connect to a reality TV star or an actor or an actress or a pop star, it's because you can hear their voice. And the reason why they have huge fans worldwide is because people connect with them because they feel like they know them by them being on light TV. So this is why by doing your Facebook Lives, you're going to connect with your audience in the same way. They can hear your voice, they can hear your accent as people comment on mine, they know you by your mannerisms, they can see a bit more of like your personality, but you can never get that across on a picture on Facebook or the words that you write. Whereas in a Facebook Live, if you're doing them daily, then you're able to get a lot more of a connection with your audience because you can be powerful. If you're helping people with value and you're genuinely got their best interests at heart and you're giving all this free value out to help people worldwide, you're giving your time for free like I am now, people will love you for it. This is then when your brand becomes strong because I think, wow, she really knows what she's talking about. She's giving away all this for free to help me. I want to be her friend. I want to get to know her more. So then people will come onto my page daily and are looking forward to my next live video because they want the help. So you've got to think, how can you do the same for your audience? Who do you want to help worldwide? Who do you want to motivate and inspire? Because you don't need to be spending your time trying to convince the skeptical people who think businesses are a scam. You don't need to be inboxing people directly and saying, oh, I think you'd be great for my team. Oh, I think you'd be great for this product. Let people come to you because the more value you provide, the better you become, the better you attract. Because as you raise the bar with your knowledge and you get better and better and better, you're drawing people to you like a magnet, but the people are becoming better, which then means that the people that are joining your business become better quality. So then you start drawing in like builders into your business, not just newbies with no experience, but people that are already in the industry and are nailing it. Then they're starting to look at you and thinking, who's this person? Then they want to be part of it. And before you know it, then you're drawing better quality people in all the time, which then means you're raising the bar higher because you're learning all the time. And every time you become better, who you're attracting becomes better. So just bear that in mind again with your brand is who do you want to attract? Because if you want to attract intelligent people, then you have to sound intelligent. Intelligent people are drawn to intelligent people. So I feel much more intelligent now than I did 6 months ago, because I've learned and learned and learned. But it's not just about learning, it's about the learn, do, teach strategy. You need to learn it, you need to put it into practice, and then you need to teach it by giving free value. And the more you learn and the more you do, and then the more you teach, by actually talking about it out loud to people, it just seems to sink into your head. And this is why you can talk then on lives day in, day out, because the knowledge that you've learned up here seems to stick. Where if you keep learning, and you don't put it into practice, and then you don't teach others, you'll just feel overwhelmed with knowledge and then think, oh my God, I don't even know what to do. It's just too much to get going. So this is why you need to make sure with your brand that you're very clear to your target audience by the content you're learning needs to be the content that's going to appeal to your target audience. So when your target audience watch you, they want to feel as though you are personally talking to just them. They want to hear your content and go, yes, that's me. Yes, I want to work with her. I want to work with him. Yes, I love what they've got to really connect. That is then when you've got a really strong brand with a really strong audience, which will just reap rewards. So I've just written some more notes, just going to have a look at them 1 second. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything important out. Yeah, so when you're talking to people obviously will watch loads and loads of Facebook Lives, they'll talk to loads and loads of people daily. They'll often forget they'll often forget a lot of things that you've spoken about, basically, because they hear from people all the time. But one thing they won't ever forget about is how you made them feel. So if they get off a Facebook Live and they think, wow, God, there was a load of golden nuggets there, I feel really buzzing now to put this into my business. You've impacted somebody's life there by you giving out this free knowledge. So you're going to leave a really positive impact on that person that maybe has never even known you. So you've got to think again, is how can you impact people and how can you help change lives by the content that you put on your Facebook profile? Because I have people coming into my inbox now that have said to me that they want to join my team, and I'm thinking, who is this person? And then they'll say they've been watching me for weeks on my Facebook Lives, they've seen me grow, they've seen my Facebook audience grow, they say they like the way I interact with all my comments on my page, and then they literally just come and say they want to join my team. And I never realised that sales would be that easy. I thought, because I was in a health MLM before, which I found really quite difficult to make sales, I never realised affiliate marketing would be as easy as it has been for me. But it's because instead of me focusing on the customers and the sales and the commission, all I've been doing is concentrating on me. So I've just been learning all the time, sharing what I'm learning by doing my Facebook Lives to give you guys the value. But then by me giving the value that I've given, it's reaped rewards because people are now just wanting to join my team. So I'm not having to have lengthy conversations with people. They're literally coming to me and saying, I love your lives, I've learned so much from it. You'll be, a great asset to me in my career going forward. I therefore want to join your business. So it's been an amazing, the last 3 weeks alone, and I'm not saying this to boast, and there's people that earn mega more money than me, but I've done like $30,000 in sales in the last 3 weeks on Facebook, and that's with no paid ads, no traffic, no leads. That is literally just through my Facebook, and that is through the Mindset 24 Global launch, which went live in the last few days. I've been building a team for 3 weeks. My 1K day sales that I do from Easy One Up, the Legendary Marketer that I've been selling them for the 3K and the 2.5K courses, and then I've got $2,000 in sales from doing my Facebook Live training. So altogether in those 3 weeks, I've generated $30,000, which I'm really proud of because I've only been in affiliate marketing and network marketing properly since June of this year. So I'm very new to the industry. But my point is if you invest in yourself first and you invest in the knowledge as like the foundations first, you can then have a really successful business online, and you can go into multiple businesses and have success in all of them because you've already learnt the foundations. So by you having a strong brand from day one, you're then able to show your team how to duplicate that and do the same. So if you're in a business where you're going to be earning commissions from your team, the stronger your brand is from day one, to then put that forward to your team, so then your team have a strong brand and they put it forward to their team. It's all about duplicating your success to help others. So just want to wrap it up there, and just with the last point is, you've got to think, how can you impact strangers worldwide with your knowledge? What can you tap into that will have an impact on people worldwide? So without them having to spend any money with you at all, how can you have a big social media influence on people? Because once you learn how to be a social media influencer and a social media impactor, then literally the world is yours. You can join any business and get success because you know how to market. So you've got to tap back into you. Think of your why. Why did you join this business that you've joined? Or why are you thinking of joining a specific business? What do you want it to achieve for you? Where are you looking for it to take you, in the next 6 months, a year, 5 years? Then you've got to think about, who can I help in this business worldwide? What benefits can I bring to them? And then you literally just need to share that, and that is your brand. So by you doing that, showing your lifestyle and then showing the results that you've got from your business, that then becomes your brand. So as long as you're using a hashtag to custom brand yourself on every single post, when you do your Facebook Lives, use a different hashtag so people can then search under your hashtag for your Facebook Lives and then watch them all. Because people, if they enjoy one, they'll want to watch loads. And they'll go back and back and back and back and back to see just how authentic you actually are. So people will do their homework before they think about spending a lot of money. So make sure that you've got content easily available for them to, tap into, because you can make money while you're asleep, remember. And remember that you're dealing with different time zones worldwide. So if you're asleep, you want to think that people can get all of this information easily from your Facebook page. So by you using your own custom unique hashtag, if they click on your hashtag, it's keeping them to your page. Where if you're using a hashtag that's related to your business, for example, or just a popular hashtag on Facebook, if they click on that, you're sending them away from your page. You need to keep them on your page with your content, because that's where you're the one that's in the power. So to start with, as branding yourself, don't worry about a logo. You don't need to worry about a website and having all that set up. You don't even need to worry about a Facebook business page. If you're going to be doing free strategies like I do, you just need your personal Facebook profile. You just need a custom hashtag or 2 hashtags, and you're literally ready to go. But I just want you to take away from this the value, and then think about how you can now tap into your target audience so that you're able to then, brand yourself to help as many people worldwide as you can. So I hope there's been some, helpful tips for those of you that have watched it. I know it's quite a long live, but I always try and give lots of value. But the biggest impactors on social media that I watch, and the Facebook Lives that I watch, most of them are 45 minutes to an hour long. And the reason being is because they have so much value to give that they have to talk for a long time. But when you first start out doing lives, you're better off filling it with 5 minutes of value, going to 10 minutes of value, than just doing 5 or 10 minutes and waffling. Make sure it's just full of value. So if it's short to start with, until you build up your confidence and build up your knowledge, don't feel like you've got to be on it for half an hour to just talk just random things. Keep it tailored to what you want to talk about. Stick to a topic. And remember that your audience wants to be educated by you. So what knowledge can they come away from watching your live for you to have had a really positive impact on them, to make them want to come back and watch another one, or want to share your videos with other people? Encourage people to share your content. Say, look, share my content with your team. Share it into a group. The more your face is branded all over Facebook, the better. So encourage people to share your content, because then it's opening up your audience to more and more and more followers. So this is why, the better your content is, the more people will share your content anyway. But then also tell people that they can share, because some people don't know that they're allowed to do that. So, the more you're seen in groups and Facebook pages and different businesses, the better, because somebody may be watching you from a different business where they've shared your page, But then when they want to branch out into multiple businesses, they're going to come back to you if they like you and say, actually, I'm ready to join your business now. So don't worry about people sharing your content because they're actually promoting you for free. So see it as a benefit to you and your business, a benefit to you and your brand, because the more people see you and get to know who you are for adding value, then they think about you as being this go-to guru in the industry that's doing it for free. So this is why they don't have to spend any money with you at this point to get all this value. So then when they are ready to spend money, they won't hesitate to spend it with you because they know how much you're giving for free. So I appreciate everybody that stayed until the end, and I look forward to reading the comments. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.